there, Jen.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
My name is Sharon.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I understand that you have some things you want to discuss with me, and I'll be happy to go through it with you. But before I start, I wanted to let you know that this is a project that I'm doing for my school. I'm a student at the Durham College, and that everything that we discuss here today will be confidential unless I think that there's any reason that you'll be in danger, you'll be hurting yourself, hurting someone else, that I'll have to divulge some information. If you have any questions about what we're doing here today, you can feel free to contact my professor. Her name is Nicole. At the end of the session, I'll provide you with her contact information. I wanted also to let you know that I'm not a counselor by any means. This is simply a project for my school. And also to let you know that if at any time during the session you feel any level of discomfort, we will stop the recording immediately. I also wanted to ask you, were you able to look over the confidentiality agreement that you signed before the session?
Yes.
Did you have any questions? Were you okay with it?
No, everything is fine.
Perfect. All right, then let's get started. I wanted to, why don't you start by telling me what is going on with you?
I've been married for 10 years, but my husband is abusive. And I think he's I know he's having an affair. I've caught him. I caught him with a girl at a restaurant. And I don't know what to do. I'm worried because I don't have any money to leave. But I still love him, but I don't know. I don't know what to do.
I understand how you feel. So let me see if I understand. You've been in a 10-year marriage. Your husband is now abusive to you. And not only is he abusive to you, but he's cheating as well.
Yes.
Did I get that correct?
Yes.
And you're worried about money because you don't have enough money. Tell me a little more about your situation.
Well, I work part-time at the grocery store, but I only work a couple days a week because I have my kids. And he takes all my paycheck, so I don't have any extra money. He says he needs it for the bills, but I think he needs it to pay for his girlfriend. And I don't know what to do.
I am here to support you. I want you to know that. I'm here to listen to you, and I'll be your support system. And I understand how you feel. I want you to also know that nobody deserves to be abused. I want you to understand that you are right in coming to me. I'm happy that you considered coming here to talk to me. Why don't you tell me a little more about the whole situation? Was there a time when your marriage was good?
For the first 5 years it was really good, but then I don't know what happened. His parents died in a car accident, and then I don't know, he went crazy. He started being abusive and hitting me, yelling at the kids. I don't think he's hit the kids, but he just gets very angry all the time, and he just yells at everybody all the time. And he won't go to counseling. He won't talk to anybody. I've tried everything, but I don't know what to do.
I want you to take your time in developing your story to tell me. Don't leave anything out. There's no rush. I will not rush you. I'm here to listen to you. How do you feel when you're going through the abuse? How does it make you feel?
Feels like I'm dirt. Makes me feel like I'm not worthy of things. And then my kids, they stay in their room all the time. Their grades are starting to fail.
And if I can ask you, could you tell me a little bit more about what you think, apart from his parents dying, what do you think is driving his anger? What else? What else can you tell me? What else have you noticed about him?
I don't know. He's just mean. I don't know if he's just sad and he doesn't want to deal with it, or I don't know. I don't know what why he does the things that he does. It's not fair.
I understand. I understand exactly how you're feeling anxious, and I understand how you're feeling less than you're supposed to be feeling. That is definitely not right. Could you tell me a little more about in the most recent times that he probably was abusive to you? How recent was that?
Last week, he got mad because I didn't have dinner on the table at 5 o'clock when he came home. But then he eats his dinner and then he just goes out. So I was busy with the kids and I didn't have time, and he didn't understand. He didn't want to understand. He just threw me to the side. Started yelling and smacked me, and my kids saw it and they didn't like it.
And when he's doing all of this, how do you feel that you could handle the situation otherwise? What do you do when he's doing all of these things to you? What
I
do you
just try
do?
to keep quiet, everything quiet. I try to keep everything peaceful so that he doesn't uproot the kids and the kids don't feel the anger and the pain as much.
I want you to be a little more specific with me. You said that you've been married for 10 years, and after his parents died, that he became angry and he's abusive to you and the children. Be a little more specific in terms of what else do you think you could do to help yourself when he's doing these things to you, and your feelings and your thoughts, your emotions. Tell me all about it. Take your time. Don't rush.
I don't know. I think I try standing up to him, but he just doesn't. He gets angrier, and it's almost like he's a bully. So I want to leave, but I would be happy if he would just get help and talk to somebody. Maybe there's something, you know what I mean? Instead of turning to somebody else, he could turn to me or a counselor, and we could work through it. But I don't know. I don't think it'll work because he won't listen.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry about all that situation that you're going through. It's not fair to you. I'm just hoping that in you talking to me here today, you will feel a little more empowered to defend yourself as best as you can, maybe not verbally, not physically, but come up with a plan of action to help you get out of this situation. I wanted you to expand a little bit more on when he started this behavior. Did you how did you try to resolve it? How did you have any discussions with anybody? Did you consult with any of your friends?
I've talked to my friends. I've talked to his friends. But when he first started being abusive, I would fight back because I don't want him to hit me.
Of course not.
But I would just fight him back, and I wouldn't, not physically, but I would protect myself. But then it started getting worse and worse, and then it started in front of the kids, and he stopped caring that the kids are around. So I don't know. Maybe he suffers from depression or something. Maybe, I don't know. But
tell me some more about you. Tell me a time when you were happy. And how would you like your happiness to recapture your joy? Tell me about it. What makes you smile?
5 years ago, before all this happened, we would go for family visits. We would to his parents' house, and we would go camping, and we would play board games, and we would go on all to spend time together and play baseball and catch, and then when his parents died tragically, it wasn't good anymore. He clammed up, and he won't talk to his sister anymore about it either, and nobody seems to want to help him. Everybody is just consumed in their own sadness, and when people die, I mean, obviously we didn't want them to, but they did, and
Yes.
you can't change it. You can't bring them back. You can't make anything different. You have to accept and teach your kids that it's okay to grieve and be upset, but that you can't stop your life. But my husband doesn't do that.
I am so encouraged by your statements of times when you felt happy and peaceful and calm. Expand on that a little more, because what I take from you is that there was a time when you felt your strength. There was a time when you were happy. What do you think you can do to bring that Jen back, to help you out of this situation that you're in?
I'd like to hit my husband upside the head, tell him that it's going to be okay, but then that's not right because he hits me. So no, I want him to understand that it's okay. But I can't make somebody think that.
Yes.
I can't change his way of thinking. If he wants to believe in a certain way, I can't change how he is.
I can
So-
see that by you talking about all of your good times and all of the things that you did that make you happy. You light up. And I'm so happy that you decided to come to talk to me today. I want you to know that I'm very pleased with who you're becoming within a matter of minutes. That the very act of talking about how you feel is pulling at something else that is good inside and strong inside of you. I'm so pleased. I want you to continue to do that. But you tell me, what else do you think you could do with that new Jen that came out of your explanation to me? What else do you think you could do to help yourself overcome this stressful situation that you're embroiled in and your children that are in? Tell me about your kids. Tell me a little bit about them.
Well, I have a boy and a girl. They're 9 and 6. They're in all these sports and dance and have me running all over the place. And my husband, he works different shifts, so I have to do all the extra activities, which is hard. Even though I only work part-time, but I only work when he's going to be home at nighttime with the kids because we don't have a babysitter because it used to be his parents. So, I don't know, maybe he gets angry because he doesn't have that help anymore. Like, it's when I'm at work, then his mom would always come over and help do dinner and make sure the kids had a bath and help them with homework. And now that they're gone, they don't have that. He doesn't have that. So
That's, you have touched something really important, that it's possible that your husband is acting out because he feels alone, even though he's with you. But how do you think you can help yourself, help him to recapture the wonderful person that you married? It's not your job to fix him, but I hear a Jen that is wonderful and strong and resourceful and full of life.
but I feel like sometimes I forget that.
Yes.
That, I never thought that he would become an abusive person. That I always thought he would be like he was 5 years ago, right? So I don't know. I would like him to go and talk to somebody, but I can't. Like, I can't force somebody to go there. So I don't know. Maybe if I could find a group or something, like a grief group or something like that. Maybe get a sister to come.
I think I might be able to help you with that. I probably can identify such a group that as my way of supporting you, that I can suggest to you after the session. I will be able to contact you within about 24 hours. I should be able to get some information and a phone number and a person for you to reach out to, who he could then reach out to help you. Tell me a little bit more about where would you like your life to be? at this moment sitting here talking to me and driven by this new Jen that is basically telling me all of your desires and hope of joy and happiness. Where would you like your life to be in the next short while?
I just want to be happy. I don't want to fight with people. I don't want to go on with, like, I don't know.
Go on.
I just want to
Take your time.
be happy without any, like, fighting and yelling, and the kids come home from school and they're happy and they want to tell us about their day. And right now, like, we used to sit down to the dinner table and we would have, like, dinner would be ready at 5 o'clock and we would sit down and have our dinner and talk about each other's days and good stuff and bad stuff. And then the kids would go off and play, and then my husband and I would sit and have a coffee after dinner and kind of talk adult talk, and then we'd bath the kids. And then we'd put them to bed, and then we had some more adult time, whether watch a movie or doing the dishes or something.
I hear you saying to me that you want to recapture the magic of your beautiful life that you had.
Yeah.
I hear you saying to me that you used to be able to have family time together, meal time together, and family that sit and talk together, stay together, and that you used to, have little chats and games. And before the fight started, you would have adult time once the children were in bed and watch movies together. How do you think you can reclaim that power and that strength? What can you do to bring that back?
I don't know. Maybe I need to work on me. Maybe I need to just find who I am to bring out the best in him.
All right, that's wonderful. I think we've had a very good session today. I'm very pleased with our discussion that we've had. I really thank you for coming to see me. Whatever prompted you to come and talk to me today was very good. And I just wanted to say that I understand that separation and the potential divorce can be very stressful and full of anxiety. And that's not what you want. Mm-hmm. That is not who you are. And that's not who Jen is. And that's wonderful. I'm so happy you came to see me. Again, I'm saying thank you for coming here today. I'm going to ask you to go back home and bring out the Jen that we talked about just now and see where you can get things going differently in the home. And let's meet again to follow up and to see where things are in, say, another 3 weeks or so. Would that be good for you?
Yeah, that would be good.
Did I capture everything that you wanted to discuss today?
Yeah, actually, it brought out a lot of things that I wasn't thinking about, that sometimes maybe you just need to talk to somebody to think what my next step is.
Wonderful.
Maybe I'm not contributing to him as much as I could, so he feels alone. Yes. So maybe that...
Well, I just wanted you to feel that you are not a victim. You're by no means a victim. You're a survivor of whatever is going on in your life. You're strong and you're willing to try and work things through so that divorce will not happen. Mm-hmm. And I support you. I understand everything you said and I believe in you. Your support system from me is 100%. Please understand that you haven't done anything wrong to invite abuse. It's by no means your fault. And I want to thank you again today. I want to wish you all the best. I want to wish you all the peace and the joy that you desire.
Thank you.
And to say thanks again for coming.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. Thank you so much, Jen.
Thank you.
All the best.
Thanks.